There's a reason why this channel is the Bad Mechanic channel, and that is because I suck at overheating cars. Suck, especially when you can't figure out. So I've done all kinds of stuff. I put, change the thermostat, change the radiator cap, check for leaks, change the overflow cap, put blue double in it because the guy at Honda Acura said you most likely have a blown head gasket, which is kind of what I thought was wrong with it from the beginning, but I didn't want to believe it. And so I put the blue double in. Seemed to work okay for a day, and then it's been cold, and I don't know if the cold weather had something to do with it not working for shit anymore. And I've been driving it, like I drove it one day and it got hot, started getting a little hot, and then the overflow started filling up again, and it kind of went back in, so it was doing better. I'm like, well, it's not doing what it was doing as bad. And then today I took it out, I drove around for about 45 minutes, and on my way home, it started getting hot, and I was like, I don't really care. You're a piece of garbage, you're a pile of shit, POS. And I said, I don't care, whatever. And so I got home, and there was steam coming from underneath the hood, and I opened it up, and here's the upper radiator hose, the one that feeds the cold fluid from the radiator, the cooled fluid from the radiator, into the engine. It would never get hard when I was trying to bleed the system. I couldn't figure out why, and must have been a little pinhole in it that wasn't big enough to let anything, but this, so I pulled in today, and here, I'll take you out to show you what happened. So today when I pulled in, there was steam shooting out. Right here, there is a hole in this hose. Well, it's right here. You can see it now. And I don't know if that's always been there. If it has, then that's my issue. But now I got radiator, which this is what it looked like before. When I got the car, there was radiator fluid all over everywhere. But I've never seen coolant start shooting out of that thing. So, and I don't know if it's a new hole or if it's an old hole that's been there for a while. It just hasn't been bad enough to let really a lot of coolant out. But so we're gonna replace that hose. And this is what, about round 6 or 7. I'm trying to get this damn thing to not overheat. We'll see if that works. I still think it's the head gasket because I did the combustion leak test on it yesterday, and it was getting yellow. So, and it got yellow the day before, and I don't think this little hole in the hose is going to do that. But I don't know. Who knows? I don't know what the F. Hate freaking. Don't buy an overheating car. It's more problems than you need. More problems than the Bad Mechanic needs, for sure. Like, subscribe, comment kindly. Thanks for being on my journey. Piece of shit. Okie dokie, Smokey. So, I don't know what I do with that. Got a new hose. Isn't that beautiful? This isn't the problem, I don't think. I think the hose blew because of combustion gas built up from a blown head gasket. But I am too much of an optimist, and I'm hopeful that, hey, you know what? It was just a bad hose. So I had to cut this hose off. This is the old hose. See if I can figure out where that leak was. Hold on here a second. It had a good blowout in it. I think it's right here. No? Yeah, let me find it and then I'll show it to you. Damn, I can't find the thing now. It had a big blowout though. I mean, there was a fairly nice slit, and anyway, I can't find the damn gap. I don't know what I do with that now. This is a new hose. If one of these things just doesn't belong here, one of these things just... So I had to cut off some of this one. So I used my razor knife. Whether that's going to work or not, who knows? I think it'll probably freaking blow off. And I'm gonna take this car and drive it off a cliff. Hey, by the way, if you like these videos, like and subscribe, comment to the Bad Mechanic. And then also look for my other channels, the Bad Home Improvement, not the Bad Home Improvement. No, what's my other one? I don't know, I'm going to be doing a couple others. I got some free time, so We're gonna start doing some shit on YouTube. And I just took the car for a drive around the block. Got her up to 60. It doesn't overheat, but the thing is, that's what's been going on the whole time. And it'll run great for an hour, and then after an hour, it just starts shitting the bed on me. If it's not this radiator hose, and it is a head gasket, I've done the combustion leak test, and combustion leaks, and I don't know if that was because of a bad hose. Nobody seems to say anything about that, so I can't look that up. So I'm gonna assume that the car is fixed. $20 radiator hose and 10 minutes of time. And if it's not, then I'm probably gonna have to take it up to, I got a Firestone up there, I'll probably take it up there and have them check it, figure out why it's overheating, and they'll probably tell me it's blown head gasket. And at that point, then I gotta figure out what the hell I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna try to get the head gasket fixed, if I'm gonna try to pawn the car off on somebody else and not tell them, if I'm going to tell somebody and sell them the car for $10, or if I'm gonna drive it off a cliff. Or drop it from an airplane, that'd be pretty cool too. Helicopter, and blow it up with a missile. Take a baseball bat to it. I do have one of those, so I could take a baseball bat to a golf club. I could take my power tools to it and leave it a steaming pile of trash in the parking lot out there. I don't know, not sure. I'll let you know. I wanted to show you guys something. I'm bleeding it again. Well, it's bubbling again now. There's no bubbles before. I've never seen it not bubble. Now it's bubbling again. But I think it's also bubbling out air. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be going down much. I was really encouraged there for a second. I thought, man, that's my fan. Pretty sure. Making a bunch of noise. And now it's my belts. Could be my water pump. Look, there's no bubbles. Boy, this thing was a bubble machine. I'm gonna let her heat up again. There's a bubble. I'll let it heat up for a while. Alright, so that is the last little bit I'm gonna do on that friggin' car if it overheats again. Bah! I hate that car. Really, I want to blow it up. Or what would be the ideal fate for that piece of shit? Leave me a comment. God, I just don't know. I don't know what would be good enough for the pain that car has caused me. I think slamming it really hard into a wall, without me in it, of course. So doing the airbag test on it. That would be a pretty good fate. Letting rats eat it, sending it to the junkyard, that's probably what the fate's going to be. Which would be a pretty horrible place to be if you're a car. I think you'd pick that all day. That'd be too good for that friggin' car to lose its parts to be used again. Anyway, Bad Mechanic, subscribe, like, comment. Tell me what you think I should do with that piece of shit. So, pretty exciting afternoon. After a really depressing morning, that car is my emotional roller coaster. So I took it out driving this morning. You know, I put a new hose in yesterday, the upper radiator hose, and drove it around some yesterday. I've been trying to get the car washed, but it just warmed up here, and I swear every time I go up there, there's three cars in every line for every bay. So I haven't been able to get it washed, and I took it out this morning, did some driving around. I went up to the grocery store and then over to the car wash, of course, where I couldn't get the car washed. And then I had to go to Home Depot and went to Walmart, drove up to another car wash, which was full also, and then came home, and the heat gauge stayed where it was supposed to. But by the time I got home, the overflow tank had gone from its between min and max all the way up to dang near full. Now in the past, the radiator overflow has just stayed dang near full. But I let the thing cool off. I went out there just a little bit ago, and the overflow has gone back into the radiator. So I would say, what does that say? That says there's no compression leak, no leak in the closed system. So now I'm down to looking at the fan, and that'll be my next adventure for you.